Good morning, little warriors, and good morning to everybody who's joining from around the world. I'm so happy that you're here with me this morning. This morning I have two special guests. This is Bunny and this is Betty, and they're my friends. Aren't they cute? They're best friends. And today we're here to say Happy Easter. Today is Easter. It's a special day. Easter is one of my favorite holidays. Easter to me makes me think about spring. Spring is a new season when the weather starts to get warmer and plants and flowers begin to open and flowers begin to appear. And you can see small little animals that are just being born which scurry around on the ground. And birds lay eggs and nests. And sometimes if you're tall enough or your parents lift you up, you can look into the nest and you can see the eggs are cracking open and small baby cute little birds are coming out. And they're going to fly around and they're going to grow their wings really, really big and strong. Well, Easter also represents a new season, not just for animals and plants, but for people too. Easter represents the day that God's Son, Jesus, came here to help people and to save people and to give himself for people. It represents a new season when we get to live with God in our hearts. And today I have not only two special friends, but I have a special activity for us to do together. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to use clay to make little baby animals. Clay is kind of like Play-Doh. It's very soft and you can put it in your hands and you can move it around and you can use little tools to make shapes with it like Play-Doh. So I would like to invite you, if you have Play-Doh at home, ask your mom and dad if you can get it out. If you don't have Play-Doh at home, you can ask your mom and dad to get you crayons and paper, and we're all going to sit down together and we're going to make little animals. Okay? So I'll see you back in a few minutes, and we're going to cut up some clay, and then we're going to make little animals. Okay? I'll see you soon. Now this is my clay. The first thing I'm going to do is flatten it with a rolling pin. I'm going to make it flat as a pancake. If you have Play-Doh, you can flatten your Play-Doh with me. Or if you just have paper, you can set it down on the table so that it is nice and flat. Look at my hands. I am going to use this tool to draw into the clay. You can do this at home with your Play-Doh using any small tool or a pencil to cut into the Play-Doh. If you're drawing at home, you can draw a fish with me. Isn't he cute? This is my fish. I will name him Alfred. What will you name your fish? Now I'm going to draw into the clay a small dove. A dove is a type of bird. I will call this bird Bonnie. What will you name your bird? Next, I'm going to draw a cute little bunny. I will name him Roger. Are you making animals with me at home? What are you going to name your animals? Now I am going to draw brothers and sisters for our animals. This is Alfred the fish's brother. His name is Billy. This is Roger the bunny's sister. Her name is Bunny. Now I will draw Bonnie the bird's sister. Her name is Francesca. Now I will carve into the clay a rainbow that all the animals live underneath. And here they are, all living together as one big family. They are all unique and different, but they all know that they are brothers and sisters, and they are part of God's family. Now I'm going to use another piece of clay. I'm going to cut a large circle. Now I will turn up the edges to create a vessel. Do you know what a vessel is? It's kind of like a cup or a bowl. It is something that you can use to hold other things. I like to drink water out of cups, which are a type of vessel. Did you know that clay is found underneath the earth? If you dig into parts of the ground, you would find clay. Or if you went up into the mountains, you could see it peeking up from underneath the grass. I'm going to make a cup. Here it is. Hi guys, I'm here with Bunny and Betty, and we had such a fun time making clay animals with you. Did you have fun? Did you know that sometimes people call God a potter? A potter is somebody who makes things out of clay, kind of like how I made those little bunnies and birds out of clay. People say that God makes us with his hands. Kind of like we're clay and God is the potter, and he creates us all unique and special. Kind of like that vessel. You remember that vessel I made? It kind of looked like a cup. That's kind of how God made us. He made some of us short vessels and some of us tall vessels. He made us all unique and perfect, just the way that he planned for us to be. Well, you know, with a vessel, you can put water in it. You know, you could pour water into a cup. That's kind of like how God made us. We have a space inside of us for his living water, the Holy Spirit, to fill us. That means that God can be with us every day. He created us to live with him in our hearts every day. We can talk to him when we're walking around, or when we're playing, or when we're feeling sad, or we're feeling scared, or any time we can talk to him. And we can invite him into our hearts. We just have to close our eyes and ask him. And that's what he created us for. And that's sort of, to me, that's what Easter is all about. You know, when Jesus came here and he rose again and he gave himself for people, he made it possible for us to be vessels for God, with God's living water, his Holy Spirit living inside of us. I love that story. Well, this has been a fun day. Thank you for spending time with me. I'm so happy I get to spend Easter with you. I hope that you have a great week. I hope that you talk to God every day in your hearts. And I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Here's a special song for Easter. And if you know this song, I would like for you to sing along with me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of